Hey guys, Joe Shapiro here. I just wanted to come on live to talk a little bit about dirty keto. So, I know a while ago, Barb, this one is for you and for everybody else who has questions and who has kind of just gotten started. So, what I said was I made a comment and said that just because it fits in your macros doesn't mean it's keto. So it's like, whoa, wait a minute. What does that mean? Because I'm only eating what I can in my macros. So if you're telling me it's not keto, what am I doing wrong? So if you are eating processed food every day, a good example is, say in the morning I go to McDonald's before work and I get just an egg and sausage. It's going to be very low in carbs. It'll fit in my macros. And then for lunch I go back and have a bunless burger. And I do that every day. And then for supper I have a couple hot dogs or whatever, and I do that every day. That's not keto. And that is how keto has actually gotten a bad reputation. Now, that's not to say that I don't ever do that. Yeah, I do. I've gone to Burger King and had a bunless burger. I've had a sausage with just cheese and egg at McDonald's before, but it's all about moderation. So sometimes I do dip into the dirty keto side, but you can't do that all the time because keto really is about whole, nutritious foods. And I'll always make comments. You might hear me say, I'll say things like, it's not just bacon and butter all day. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, I could eat bacon and butter all day and it could fit in my macros. But that's not keto, And so some people don't do research, and that's okay if you guys didn't. That is why I'm here. I want to help you with that. But some people don't do a lot of research, and then they'll start eating all of these things, and then other people are like, you're just eating like lard and fatty meat, and how is that good for you? It's not if you do that all the time. So you shouldn't be having bacon with every meal. And if you technically, and I don't always do this, bacon should be nitrate free on keto. Same thing as hot dogs. We have hot dogs. We love red hot dogs. If you haven't had a red hot dog, you're missing out. But that is in moderation. That's like a splurge. We don't have those all the time. Like in the summertime, we may have them once in a while. We haven't had any since summer. But we have actually, I'll show you because I just went to the grocery store. I was just lounging on my couch while my little one's sleeping. I got hot dogs for this weekend because I am going to make those hot dogs with the fat head dough around them, like the keto pigs in a blanket. So these are all beef hot dogs and they are uncured. No nitrates, nitrate free. That's keto. Okay, sausage, technically not really keto. But like something like this too is uncured, no nitrates at all. One of the things that bacon is one that I'll do sometimes, the uncured. But I like the regular one better, so we'll do that. Another thing that I have that usually isn't always nitrate free, but I'll try, is deli meat, because a lot of times deli meat has nitrates in it, especially if you get it in the deli. I mean, I don't know. I actually haven't checked in our store, but maybe in bigger stores they have some without nitrates. For us, you have to get it in the packaged deli meat section. So that's another thing that is technically not strict keto. But the thing is that it's all about how you want to do this. Do I recommend that you do it the right way? I do. Do I do it 100% the right way? I don't, because I know myself. And I know that if I don't allow myself to have some of those items in moderation, then I'll feel deprived and I'll end up binging on something. That is totally, that's been the way I've been forever. When I'm too strict about something, I can't. I'm not successful with it, and I end up falling off, and I end up binging. That's literally been the last 10 years of me dieting. I have literally been on this journey since I was a senior in high school and then going to college, and now I'm 31. So I had to think about that for a minute. So, I did really good and then had my babies, and then kind of things fell off track, whatever. But that's what I mean when I say if it fits in your macros doesn't mean it's keto. You can't just eat processed food all day, every day, because you might lose weight, but it's not good for you. Like, it's not good to eat that way. So the whole thing with keto is really to be trying to eat more whole, like I said, nitrate free, things like that, things that don't have the additives in it, the unprocessed foods. Those are the things that are strict keto. But again, it's really kind of all in the way that you want to do it, and what makes you feel good about yourself. I also made a comment a while ago too about I think it was Kristen said, like, oh my god, I met my carbs, whatever. When you first start, don't stress about it. Even actually, I shouldn't even say that. Even now, if I have a day that I know after supper I'll be at my net carbs, but I'm hungry, I'll eat. I'll just make sure it's something good for me, nutritious, something that is keto friendly. But I don't, with this way of life, this lifestyle change, I don't deprive myself, but I make sure that I'm hungry, that I don't just think that I'm hungry. So that's, that's a huge thing in itself. But I know it's hard, but don't be afraid of things like, butter and heavy cream and things like that, because they actually are natural. They're good for us. If you look at the ingredients, it's wholesome stuff. You go get yourself some light cream or, margarine. You can't even read the ingredients. So that in itself is going to stop you from losing weight. So it's just food for thought. So, regular keto doesn't have to be just steak and salad all day, every day. You can indulge, it with some keto breads, fat bombs, keto pancakes, things like that. You can find, and as you've seen in my recipes, you can find those things with real keto ingredients. Some of the slim thin foods, I think those technically aren't keto because I believe they have wheat in them. They're good in a pinch, but try making yourself the bagels like I had showed the other day. Those were super easy, so good. I know my husband wants me to make them again this weekend. I hope that answers your question about what dirty keto is, and how even though things fit into your daily tracker, your macros, doesn't mean you're doing it the right way. And again, not to say in a pinch that you can't follow dirty keto and still be successful. You should still be able to allow yourself that. If you have any other questions, just let me know, and I would be happy to reach out to you.